The decision left Mikel Arteta fuming. Pundits were baffled, while Arsenal fans were furious. The Gunners may have beaten struggling Wolves 1-0 to maintain their Premier League title hopes, but it was Myles Lewis-Skelly's controversial red card that stole the headlines. In the 43rd minute, Lewis-Skelly caught Wolves' Matt Doherty above the ankle to break up a counter-attack on the edge of Wolves' box, about 70 yards away from Arsenal's goal. Referee Michael Oliver showed the 18-year-old a straight red card, a decision which was upheld by the video assistant referee, VAR. After the match, Arsenal manager Arteta told BBC Match of the Day the decision was so obvious that today you don't need my words. I am absolutely fuming, but I leave it with you, he said to Sky Sports. Because it is that obvious, I don't think my words are going to help. Arsenal rallied against Wolves, who themselves went down to 10 after João Gomez's second yellow, and the Gunners celebrated a 74th-minute Ricardo Calafiri winner to stay within 6 points of leaders Liverpool. Arsenal beat Wolves despite Lewis-Skelly red card. One of the worst decisions and clearly not a red. At an Arsenal corner, Wolves cleared their lines and looking to start a counter-attack. Doherty took the ball from the edge of the penalty area and drove forward. Lewis-Skelly caught Doherty's shin and then foot, bringing the defender down, a challenge which the Premier League Match Center described on X as serious foul play. Oliver quickly showed a red card, and VAR checked the call, deciding against sending the referee to the pitchside monitor. On the Premier League's website it says high, full and forceful contact on the ankle or above is considered dangerous and a red card. The division's record goalscorer, Alan Shearer, said the sending off was one of the worst decisions I've seen in a long time. As a referee, you can get it wrong on the pitch, you might see something which is incorrect, he told BBC Radio 5 Live. How on earth Darren England, the VAR, thinks that the referee has got that right and there is no need to send him to the screen. Asked if Arsenal will appeal against the decision, Arteta told Sky Sports, "That's for the club to decide what the best decision is. I think it's that obvious. Maybe we don't even need to." Unless overturned, the Arsenal Academy graduate will face a 3-match ban, missing his side's matches with Manchester City and Leicester City in the Premier League and Newcastle United in the Carabao Cup semi-final. Arsenal substitute Calafiri told Sky Sports that Lewis-Skelly was disappointed for the team and that from the bench, it was clearly not a red card. At 18 years and 121 days, Lewis-Skelly became the third youngest player to be sent off in the Premier League, behind Wayne Rooney and Michael Owen. How did the pundits react? Former Premier League referee Mike Dean on Sky Sports. When you see a still image, you understand what he has done. He has put his studs down his leg for serious foul play. Scraped down the Achilles. Former Chelsea and Scotland winger Pat Nevin. Myles Lewis-Skelly is only 10 yards outside the opposition's box. It must be for violent conduct, but that doesn't look like violent conduct. It's a cynical trip. I have never seen that in my life. I am stunned by a red card. Former Manchester City centre-back Nida Manuha. It's not definitely a red card for me. I can see now with more replays why it is the right thing to do. Maybe the referee sees that Myles Lewis-Skelly has no intent to play the ball. It's a tough moment for Arsenal. For the youngster, I think he needs to understand there are different ways to do that. That's not a red that will get overturned very quickly. He tries to stop the counter-attack, and it doesn't look very bad to me. BBC Radio 5 Live presenter Mark Chapman. Baffling and nonsensical. Former Blackburn and Tottenham midfielder Tim Sherwood on Sky Sports. I am still reeling from that. I can't believe he has sent him off. How did the fans react? Jim. It's not controversial sending Myles Lewis-Skelly off. He didn't even try to play the ball. Paul. Good decision. Absolutely fed up with players getting away with deliberately hacking players down with no attempt to get the ball. Tim. Fans and managers need to come together and strike in terms of voicing all our frustrations on the quality of referees. I'm not an Arsenal fan, but that's never a red card. If that's a foul, every tackle is a red. Takawa. Seen worse tackles, not even yellow-carded. Simon, Colchester. The narrative that it was above the ankle so it's a red is utter nonsense. There are multiple fouls every game above the ankle that aren't even given as yellows, let alone a red. Arsenal's latest red card grievance. For Arsenal, Lewis-Skelly's dismissal was their 4th in the Premier League this season, one more than any other side. It is not the first time the Gunners have been left aggrieved following a red card. When Leandro Trossard was given a second yellow for time-wasting against Manchester City in September, Arteta again said the decision was so obvious he would leave it up to the media to decide. This season, Arteta has also criticized decisions to send off Declan Rice at home to Brighton and a penalty call against William Saliba away to the Seagulls. In 2022, referee Oliver gave Arsenal's Gabriel Martinelli 2 yellow cards, one after the other, something which Arteta said he had never seen before.